You know, I got to get the Java juice going. All right, today we're not going to even be here that long, bro. Really wanted to talk about a watch I just received. Probably, let me see, when was it? What's today? Monday. I received this watch Friday. Was it Friday? I believe it was Friday. And it is a Citizen. And I do want to talk about it for a spell. Now, this watch is being sponsored by not a jewelry company, not a watch company or anything like that, even though it came from a spot that I've been to before. This came from the collectors, which I do appreciate. And today's watch was purchased at PA Jewelers, right? PA Jewelers is in Brownsburg. Now, here's something else too, because a lot of watch collectors are gun collectors as well, right? So PA Jewelers, got the address right here. It is 3750 South Green Street in Brownsburg, Indiana. And if you need to call them, which I recommend you do, 317-456-4010 is the number. All right, so the gun portion of PA Jewelers is called Premier Arms LLC. Pretty dope. He got a lot of stuff. And I'm gonna tell you this too. I went in there, got some of the best deals, period. Best deals ever. What's going on, Oscar? All right, so today's watch goes to none other than my wrist check, my snake eyes right here, my PRX. PRX is on a roll. I'm gonna tell you, man, they ended the year with a bang, man, because the titanium piece, I looked at that, it's pretty dope, but it's that Damascus steel. Oh yeah, I got a short that I just did too. But yeah, we're keeping the spirit of being very short today. Let's see, what do we have in the box? Now, the title, it says Unboxed, past tense. I wore this watch already. I wore it already. And let's crack it open and see what we got here. Oh, check that out. All right, if you've never purchased a Citizen, this thing, it's crazy, right? Let's see, you got your warranty stuff down there, a little foam that came over the watch, and it sits on this little pillow right here. I think it's actually pretty decent too. I like this, I actually like that. Because it's like you can abuse the mess out of it. I wonder if this will fit. Citizen needs to make a box and put these in it. A Citizen box. Of course with glass, that way you can just, you know what I'm saying, for the Eco Drive. Because this is Eco Drive. Now, take a good look at this thing right here. I'm going to ask you guys, if you catch this on replay, by looking at this piece, what is the first thing that pops to mind? If you've seen this watch before, is this a homage to something else? And I'm going to get into the story of this watch. We'll go over some dimensions and stuff like that. This watch is actually 40, according to the website, it's 43 millimeters tall. Wide. I got my caliper, so let me be the judge of this. Let's see what we got going on here. And I always measure from the 10 or like the 11, 10 to 4, 10, 4, 10, 4. 10, 4, good buddy. And it's 44.2 millimeters. Now let's see how tall this thing is. 11.5 millimeters. Crown, 6.6. Now I just noticed something. Now I'm still getting familiar with the watch because I've only had it since Friday. No, Saturday morning. I'm tripping. Saturday morning. Look at that. There is a D in there, and I imagine that's for drive. Oh yeah, it got to be for drive because this watch is a part of the drive series, and they do have the drive series in automatic as well. And I didn't know it was a part of the drive series. See, that's the thing about Citizen. You don't know what's what unless it's like Series 8 or like there's certain Citizen pieces that are significant. Who's in the box? Who's down here? Let me see who's in the chat. Watch junkies in the building. Saw yesterday the Seiko Passage, beautiful, but the bracelet feels very cheap. What's up? Bob Cohen is in here. We kneel to Oscar. Hey, Oscar, you do have a crazy watch collection. I would like to see your state of the collection. Okay, so we got a 44 millimeter timepiece. Matter of fact, let's do this. No, I gotta keep this on. Oh, you know what? I'll take it off. I'll take it off. So you can see it on my wrist. Well, I was gonna put it on my right, but snake eyes, you're gonna have to chill out for a little bit. And let's see how this thing looks. Now, this is a sports watch, of course. And the whole purpose of this watch, according to you guys and those that had conspired on getting me this watch, said that this watch was not your dive watch, because you guys have been listening. I have so many dive watches, and that's not to say that I don't want any more. I'm just looking at other pieces, man. Like dress, I have been looking at some dress watches, sport pieces, the aviators, field watches. Like that's where I'm at right now. But this one is definitely a sports piece. Pretty significant on the wrist. Now it has like texture. Online, when you look at this thing online, it looks like vertical blinds, right? You don't see that with the naked eye. You don't see it. And this is a mineral crystal too. So I kind of like in the light, I kind of see it. I'm gonna flip the camera around here in a second. Hold on, matter of fact, let's do this because I want y'all to see. Because if you look this watch up now, this thing is powered by the caliper J810. There's Juliet's 810. All right, so let's flip this camera around real quick. And let's see if we can get some, nope. A little bit right there. Can you see it's like vertical shutters? A little bit, maybe. Let me turn the camera back around this way. I kind of see it. But online, I'm telling you, it's very distinctive. I was like, nah, that can't be my watch. Let's see, it's too much reflection. So I imagine there's no AR coding on this thing. I don't think I've seen that. No AR coding on this. Water resistance though was crazy. 10 bar. So you can actually go like snorkeling in this thing. Oh, I keep putting it back on because it's something I wanted to go over. Look at that, like sort of like a resin. So this thing is sort of like a Citizen G-Shock, because I actually have a Casio that has a similar frame to this, similar, and you have it on both sides, and then you have your date function over there. Now I did try the loom out. Loom ain't that great. And it is a push-pull crown on it. So it's real, like, I'm gonna tell you this. Set the time, forget about it. And I believe on a full charge, this thing goes like 6 months on a full charge. But Citizen has been doing a good job with a lot of their, now this isn't a new Citizen. This isn't new. I actually went online, shout out to my man Hannibal. I went online and it was a video he sent me. There's a number of people that did reviews on these watches, a number, and this watch dates back, the oldest review I saw on this watch. Now the oldest one, actually, it was NBA themed, and you had how you doing? You had the 12 o'clock, you had 12 and 6 right here, and I think the other one had like 12, 6, you had the cardinal positions numbered. Everything else was those indices like how you see on here. Because there's a few versions of these. I saw like a red and black version. I think there's like a couple of NBA versions, but there was other collaborations that this watch did, dating back 4 years, coming up to this point. Now, I'm gonna tell you, when I first saw this watch, it reminded me of the Formex Essence, just the formation of the dial, the numbers. So this thing's fully charged. I dig it, man. And I mean, for those that don't know, I think you guys know, I have a number of Citizen pieces in my collection, man. That Georgenta special. Now this one got a sapphire crystal in it. It wasn't, and this was more of a mall watch. so to speak. But I like it. I dig this watch, man. This watch is super comfortable. Now this one absolutely don't pull any hairs. I've never had any problem with the way the bracelet is. And I am not a gold fan, but this one just hits, man. This one, I like this one. Of course, you know I wear this to church and stuff like that, man. Dress up. I really dig this. Citizen did a good job with this one. Now when it first came out, it was expensive. I think it was over $300. But now you can get this thing for like a little over $100. This one too is different, man. Like I seen different prices. I seen them as low. Let me say this: the reviews I saw 4 years ago, this watch came out at $140. But since then, the watch has gone up in price. You know? So the watch has gone up. Hey, what's up, man? Or if that's not your fancy, I highly recommend you get you a nice little diver. If you can find this particular one, not the newest one, I like it. It's it's bigger. It's a lot bigger. And I'll still get that bigger one. I like that one. I wouldn't get the same colorway, but yeah. Citizen does a great job with their watches. And one of the reviewers stated that 4 years ago, Citizen was in the toilet with collectors and stuff like that. People really didn't, they kind of overlooked Citizen. You can't say the same thing right now. Hold on, let me see. How many pieces did you purchase the other day? Actually, I didn't purchase anything. I'm saving that for one final purchase for the year. One final purchase for the year. And I had scheduled, so I'm doing my state of collection. I'm working on it as we speak. I have a portion of it done. I'm doing 2 state of the collection videos. One is representing all of the watches that I purchased in Indiana, from Trifecta to all the other ADs that I've frequent. I have watches from each one, and some of the watches I don't have anymore. And I'll just, spoiler alert, they were sold, not because I didn't like them or anything like that. That's when we trying to raise money for my son and stuff like that. I sold a few of my watches to, for him. Which I heard he got 3 to 4 new pieces plus 4 on layaway. Child, man. When my grandma used to say, "Child, please." Nah, bro. It's the end of the year. And I don't know how you guys feel about, making those last watch purchases for like Black Friday and Christmas and stuff like that. I got one more in me. I got one more. I got one that's, now this is the time where, like, if Vic was in the chat, he said, "Hey, I know somebody holding the watch for you." I got one that's being held for me. That's the last one for the year, and that was gonna be that's gonna be a special. It is a special watch. It is a special watch. So suspiciously, he said that looks suspiciously like a Vacheron. Oh, this one. This thing looks like a number of watches, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I think it took elements in. Oh, hold up. I want to talk about something real quick. I want a Vizionico also on hand me. So you guys know that I frequent other channels. I look at other YouTube channels from time to time. In the past week, I've laid off watching as much YouTube as I normally do. But I did come across one particular channel, and this guy was talking about homage pieces, right? Now, I'm not here to change anybody's mind, but he did put food for thought. That's all I'm gonna say. He gave food for thought, and he put in perspective of how we approach homage pieces. Is it a homage or is it a copycat, right? Clomage, as one would say. And we've beat this discussion to death. All right, we've beat this discussion to death. But I do like his perspective, because I don't have it. Do I have it? Wait. Let me see if I have it with me. I may not have it. No, I do not have it with me. Talking about watches that pay homage to another one. Well, I do have one. Here, I'll tell you what. Let's look at this one right quick. This right here, though it was never said, I don't think too many reviews are on this watch, particularly. I've seen a couple people show it in different colorways, but it does have, I mean, for a pilot watch, it does have IWC vibes, but I mean, it takes on its own look. So it's just like paying homage to pilots watches, right? I'm not gonna say not necessarily IWC, but it does. It has a striking image similarity to that watch, right? And I don't know what the other company was. DK actually mentioned it in one of his reviews that this watch looks just like another piece. And I can't remember the name of that watch to save my life. Yeah. But there are your homage pieces, and then you have your copycats. And of course, this one right here has that octagonal shape design to it, more something like an integrated bracelet without being integrated. So this is paying homage to Joe Genta's designs, right? But it's not a one-for-one copy. But this gentleman went on to say that, you know, when you're talking about homage pieces, is to pay respect to those particular brands and what they represent. You know, let me see who did it. Invicta did the 1953, which pays homage to Rolex's first dive watch, so to speak. And I think Invicta did a great job on that, you know what I'm saying? But like, these other ones are sales pieces, you know, when you talk about the AliExpress, because they have no significant meaning to them outside of them looking exactly like the watch that you may or may not be able to afford. So I just like the video. Don't ask me what the name of the video was, because I was just walking through, looking at stuff. It popped up. YouTube recommended it. Yeah, and that's that. You said the Handheart MK. Hey. Celise has been ordered. Yep, I'm looking at Handheart vintage date just Celise and JLC. No purchases 2026. Who? Wait a minute. No purchasing. Wow. Wow. Fugu. Yeah. Wow, bro. All right. So, Pete, like I said, we 17 minutes. Man, we're gonna be ending this thing in about 5 minutes. We're gonna be ending this in 5 minutes. I was getting live in here too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end it because I don't know. I think they're about to have a meeting or something. But at any rate, I want to come on here and show you guys the newest, latest and greatest. I appreciate you guys for watching. So this is the time where I do want to say, Hannibal, you said this watch describes me. It fits. It does. I like it. It does not. And I'm gonna tell you guys, even though this is a 44 millimeter, I didn't know that until I looked it up. I was like, I didn't know. I would have thought that it was like a 42. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, around there. I didn't think it was a 44 because it just didn't look like that. But upon looking at it, it did remind me of the Formex Essence. Just the way everything is. The strap on it is extremely comfortable. It's a polyurethane strap. Extremely comfortable. Now, I am very curious to see what this thing looks like with other straps. So I am going to be playing with other straps. I'm even going to go as far as getting a mesh bracelet for this thing, Milanese bracelet for this. I want to give this thing a couple of different looks. I want to see what it looks like on leather as well. So this thing, you'll see, I'll take pictures of it, and then on my shorts I will show you the loom and everything else. But for the most part, I think this is a pretty solid watch. This is pretty solid. Okay. This is a pretty solid watch, man. I appreciate one, the people thinking about me. Two, you guys always show up in here, man. You guys always looking, and even on a replay, man. I appreciate that. You know, dude, I don't take that for granted. I don't. I do love what I do. I do love talking about watches and wearing them and all this stuff, man. I like pulling up to, you know, spots like Jake's Trifecta, rather. I call it Jake's Place. I do, man. I appreciate it. I do. Now, even though I know this is a citizen video, those that's been coming back and forth to this channel, y'all know that I absolutely dig my Tissot, man. So I'm gonna put this back on respectfully and rock out. I just, man, dude, Tissot is just, this is fire. You ever had a watch that you keep, like, you've had it for a minute, you keep looking back at it, you like, God, dog, I own this. This is crazy. I enjoy this watch. I really do. Looking forward to other videos. State of Collection will be coming up. My Kokomo video will be coming up. Just a tribute to them because I got a chance to talk to Adam over at Kokomo Watch Company in Palmer's. I really want to do them justice by this video, right? And just incorporate everything that I've experienced with them and just I'm thankful for the partnership and the relationship that we have, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so with that, overseas, Vacheron overseas, okay. Aragon has 13 days of sales. I like a few so far. I saw that, bro. I saw the, that one is a Loom Monster. Oh, man. Oh, Bob. I'm doing an Aragon video, and that was by request. Somebody asked me to do an Aragon video. So the Aragons will be in my State of the Collection, but I'm going to do a separate video for them. I don't know if I should do it first before the thing comes out. I don't know. Probably do it afterwards. Yeah, because I'm going to be breezing through because you know how many watches I got? Oh, my gosh. Yes, and I'm bringing out a lot of watches. State of Collection is going to be like, yeah, a movie. A movie. I'm just saying. So, all right, that's my time. Hold on, let me see. Talking about Invicta, brother, I am about to give up with them. They are literally copying all other brands. Now I saw Arnie, but Invicta, come on. Yeah. I saw they did the Arnie. They have their PRX. They got a PRX. They have a couple of Zodiacs, which those are not, they're not new, but they did some new colorways. And I think they are ceramic too. I think they're ceramic, if I'm not mistaken. Invicta, they did. There's an expensive ladies line that's out. Gosh, I would have to go back and look at the name of that company, but yeah, so I think Invicta is calling this Miramar collection, but it's literally it's like a snake-shaped watch, ladies' watch. That is another brand, and I saw that brand. I just can't remember. No, you guys know what I'm talking about. Do me a favor. On the replay, if you watch this on replay, and you get to this part, you're like, hey, go and look at Invicta's website and look at it and just be like, hey, this is that watch company. But I did see it. Yeah. Bro, it was very disappointing because Joker over on Watch Crunch literally put such a beautiful, dude, in depth, man, expose, whatever, that's craftsmanship. That was artwork. He put it, man, like the history. He gave the history, but then his synopsis and everything else, and he giving examples. Beautiful article, bro. Crazy. And it just looked at the rise and fall. There were some things that I didn't know about Invicta that he put in, and I was like, yo, that's so super interesting. And all I can say is this. Yeah, it's the reason why people consider Invicta to be a joke. You know what I'm saying? The way they do. They have incorporated the family vibe. They have incorporated that, and they just didn't do it right. They did not do it right. Because you got too many. Just think about this. There's people right now that are die-hard fans of Invicta, and there's this question that keeps coming up with a lot of people that read those articles and look at videos, even in my videos. And you ask this same question, man. And I know it's meant to be, in some cases, it's meant to be insulting. because you asked that. What possessed you to collect Invicta, right? And that same question can be asked about you. Why do you choose the foods that you eat? Why do you choose the watches that you wear? Why do you choose anything, right? And we understand that there are so many different options when it comes to watches. This is hence the name Clomage, Homage, hence the fact that Addie's Dive is a company that can make a watch that looks like, I mean, even Invicta even copied this recently. I saw it and I'm like, yo, that one was just like the push for me. I was like, yo, why would you copy this watch, right? Yes, it's a phenomenal piece. Yes, it looks great. It has meaning behind it, but like you cheapen it by, getting this and throwing it out there for the price that you got. And you can actually get these, man. Like when they were available on Joma Shop, you know what I'm saying? For maybe $70 more than what Invicta was asking for. And you can get an actual watch that you don't have to change the battery in. You have a 5-year warranty. You have a better customer service. And that's the crazy thing is like, yo, when you're copying people, there's micro brands right now. There are, I mean, even Addie's Dive and stuff like that. And I heard, now, if you buy from AliExpress, I've heard from you guys that's buying, the shipping back process is a lengthy process, but you're being taken care of. Invicta's here and you send it back to them and it's like, what's gonna happen today? And it's almost like watching it. Who needs drama TV when you can just invoke your warranty with Invicta? It's crazy. Everybody copies everybody. You ain't lying. You ain't lying about that. You are not lying about that. It is that richness. Ha! Wishful ignorance. Wishfulness. Alright. So, richness that is full. Oh my gosh. That's it, bro. I'm out of here, man. 27 minutes is what I can squeeze out today. Hope you guys enjoyed this unboxed citizen timepiece and me showing my other citizens that I absolutely enjoy and just enjoy. Man, please enjoy your watches. Please enjoy your watches. Sometimes you got to disconnect and just enjoy, man. Sometimes, if you will, for me, when COVID was happening, couldn't go anywhere, I would just sit in the house and just look at my watch box, put the watch on, walk around, sit down, hit some Netflix, go in there, cook, have my other little dive watch time in it, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, the fish got to be in here for this long, hit the timing bezel, and just come back, look, okay, yeah. So, yeah, enjoy, man. Please enjoy your watches, man. Enjoy this hobby that we got, man. And if YouTube is causing you some type of anxiety or something like that, bro, disconnect. Even for me, because I could be a bit much at times. Maybe every time you cut it on, I may be too much for some people. I don't know. Trap Boy RD. So thank you for being here. This has been another Trap Watch Authority live stream. Ha, you like that? Ha ha ha! Trap Watch Authority is going to be official, baby, because it is official. Thanks for watching, though. Thank you for the time. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. I'm about to get back and hit the street. All right, we're gonna see what else we're gonna get into, man. Until the next lightning strike, y'all be blessed. Yes, sir.